Picture a woman walking into a room and all eyes turn towards her. Without saying a word, she has just captivated the entire room. Now you might have pictured a stunningly beautiful woman, but in reality, it's not her beauty that she's using. She is using her dark feminine energy, something more powerful than mere beauty. There's something about her that captivates and attracts both men and women. She draws them in like a magnet. In most cases, people can't explain what it is about her. They're just intrigued by her presence. What they don't realize is she has tapped into her dark, feminine energy, which has rendered them putty in her hands. As a woman, we have both light and dark feminine energy. This is not the same as good and bad. It's more on the lines of duality or yin and yang. It's two parts of a puzzle that must be connected in order for the puzzle to be complete. You can't have one without the other. Both are needed for you to rest in your divine femininity. As a woman, our dark feminine energy is how we manifest everything we desire. Once we tap into our dark feminine, we become magnetic and powerful. We are easily able to seduce, captivate, and manifest anything. So you may be wondering, how exactly do you tap into this dark feminine energy? So today we're talking about the dark feminine, where the power resides. To start the conversation off, we're going to start with my tip number 1 on how to tap into your dark feminine. And that's going to be to be more calculated. Yes, ladies, calculation is the key. When you're in your dark feminine, you are calculated. You are trying to figure out what's going to serve you to fulfill your needs. The key to this is before you do anything, you need to be asking, is this going to fulfill a need? What are the benefits of me leaving my house, going to the club, a party, an event, wherever I'm going? If it doesn't serve you, you don't do it. In your own personal life, figure out what you want. Figure out what's going to fulfill you and work towards getting that. And don't settle for any less. If you want a 6-figure man, where do I need to go? What circles do I need to be in? Right? If you want the mansion on the hill, we got to figure out how we're going to get that. If you want self-peace, we got to figure out how we're going to get to self-peace. How are we manifesting whatever we want in life? What you should be doing is being calculated. Calculating your steps. And we're no longer playing tic-tac-toe. We're not playing checkers. Oh, we're playing chess. And we're playing master chess. So next up is to start moving in silence. I've said this a lot in most of my videos. Silence is the key. The one that talks all the time, the most talker, the one telling all of her business, she loses. You don't want your opponents to know your hand or your next move. And the problem that a lot of us have is we just tell all the business. Oh, I'm losing weight this year. Don't tell nobody you losing weight because they will sabotage it. I hate to say that, but they will. They'll be like, girl, you start that next week. Come on, girl, let's get another pie. Let's get double cheese on our pizza. They will literally sabotage your goals. Hate to say it. I know our family means well, but they want to keep us stagnant. This is the cold, hard fact. They don't want us to grow and outgrow them. They don't want you to spread your wings and fly because you're going to change. You're going to grow. You're going to outgrow them. And you're going to out-succeed them and then make them look and feel small and little. So they want you to stay the same. When you have a goal, when you have a dream, when you have aspirations, keep it to yourself. Just move in silence. And what that does is that endures people to you. That makes them want to know more. That makes you become very elusive and seductive. The less you talk, the more people are enticed by you. So this is tapping into seduction. When you're on a date, the less you talk, the more he's like, I wonder about her. When he's home at night, he's thinking, there's something about her. His wheels are turning like, ooh, I'm enticed, I'm intrigued. When you go on a date, you tell all your business, then they're just like, okay, she's an open book. And in fact, not only do they know everything they need to know, they know exactly how to play you. See, when you don't tell all of your business, he doesn't know what to do. He's like, wait, I don't know how to get into her head. Because men love playing games. All of them do. It's instinctual in men because men are hunters. They're naturally born hunters. So they're going to hunt. Part of hunting is being tactical and using strategy. So they do that. You done set up and told them that you don't have a dad. And when he comes around once a year, he's trifling. He ain't no good. So they know, okay, well, she got daddy issues. Check. So moving in silence is a great way to bring out that dark feminine. The more you're silent, the less you say, the more people are intrigued. Then it's this push and this pull. I want to know more from her. So they give you more, right? They lavish you with more. They lavish you with their time. They want to know more from you. They want to see you more. They want to try to figure you out. Push and pull, okay. So next up is our ABCs. Always be confident. Always. Confident is king. Confidence is not walking into a room yelling and screaming and like showboating, right? Confidence is walking in with your head held high and knowing your self-worth and your value. That's confidence. I know, like no one can tell me any different. So you have to have that internal knowing. The light energy will help you with that because once you've done the internal work, you know you're great. You know how special you are and what you bring to the table to the world. And that's what confidence is. We think of confidence as, I'm all that. I know. I'm gorgeous. It's just natural. My mom gave me these cheekbones. No. Beauty is great, but confidence is more of an inner being. It's something that glows inside of you. There's some women that are gorgeous, like stunningly gorgeous, who are the most insecure women on this planet. And then there's women that are average looking at best, basic women that are average, but when they walk in, they shine. They have this glow. It's like a light beaming from them because they know their worth and their value. They know they're special and they're not looking and longing for someone to tell them that they're special. They know it. And you can't tell them no different. And that, my dear, is confidence. That, my dear, is that special je ne sais quoi. It's that special thing that can't no one take from you. It's your embodiment. You know, like you know, like you know, and can't nobody tell you any different. Once you get to that status, you're resting in your confidence. ABC, always be confident and never let anyone tell you any different. Last but not least, in order for you to tap into that dark feminine, you must have boundaries. If you don't have boundaries, and if you don't set boundaries, then people will set them for you, and you're not gonna like it. People are gonna say, okay, she has no boundaries. I'm gonna run through her. I'm going to dog walk her. She didn't have any boundaries. She never set them. I'm walking her like a dog. And that's what they do. And that's why a lot of times when we look back at relationships, we're like, he dogged me out. Like he used and abused me. He's just so horrible. He's such a mean, evil man. He's a narcissist. We love calling them narcissists. He's a freaking narcissist. Well, in reality, sis, ma'am, what was your boundaries? Because see, I don't play those games. On day one, you call me out my name, I'm like, well, we're done. You call me out my name, I'm like, well, it was great knowing you, but that's my boundary, and we don't even have to talk anymore. Because if you don't have any respect for me, then game over. I'm on to the next. Like, if you don't have boundaries and don't set them, of course, men, women, people are going to run a freaking muck. That's human nature. So that's not even like these people are evil. The evil human beings that actually take advantage of other people, which would be every single human. We all do that. We all take advantage. We do. I'm sorry, but that's just human nature. If you don't have boundaries, people will set your boundaries for you, and you're not going to like the boundaries because they're going to do what's best for their interest, right? They're not going to be worried about you. They're going to be thinking about, okay, well, she'll let me dog her out. So I'm going to dog her out, sleep around, do whatever I want to do. And she ain't going to do or say nothing because she didn't set any boundaries. So you want to make sure your boundaries are set because this lets people know how to treat you. As soon as a person crosses your boundaries, you need to let them know. Actually, I would appreciate it if you didn't call me out my name. Thanks. Like, I know that's cute for some girls. I've never been down with that. Like, thanks. Thanks for not doing that ever again. Like, actually, I'm looking for marriage. You looking for that? No? Okay. I really wish you the best. No hard feelings. I hope you find that girl, just not me. So set your boundaries up front. As soon as he crosses the boundaries, let him know. Set your boundaries. Otherwise, people will set them for you. And when you set your boundaries, people will respect you. If you like this video, you know what to do. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I'll see you beauties later. Bye.